Today, I'm going to Yokohama to see the cherry blossoms. It's raining, but it looks like the weather will be clear tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it. On the train ride, I had sushi. There are many kinds of sushi sold at Tokyo stations. Each piece of fish was delicious. Just traveling by train itself is exciting. I arrived at Sakuragicho station. When it comes to Yokohama, Sakuragicho is one of the most famous spots. A beautiful port view, typical of Yokohama, spreads out before me. From the station, I take the moving walkway. From here, I can see ships, a Ferris wheel, and more. Since it's a rainy day, it's a bit chilly. Still, the pink cherry blossoms were in bloom. Tonight, I'm staying at the Royal Park Hotel. It's a very traditional hotel in Yokohama. There was some beautiful artwork at the entrance. And from here, I could enjoy a wonderful view. Before checking in, I left my luggage at the hotel and went for a walk. Since it's raining, I plan to spend most of the day indoors. But even on rainy days, Yokohama has plenty to offer. I found a Hawaiian-style cafe and decided to take a break there. I had a delicious cappuccino. Followed by a pancake topped with juicy mango and lots of whipped cream. It was amazing. I also had some fried chicken. The sesame oil-scented dipping sauce made it extra delicious. This area is near Minato Mirai Station, and the streets are incredibly beautiful. Even though it's raining, I decided to take a short walk outside. On sunny days, this area looks even more stunning. I spotted a Ferris wheel and many colorful flowers on display. Here is the famous Intercontinental Hotel. I decided to take a stroll along the waterfront. This bridge over the sea is another breathtaking spot, especially when the weather is clear. Cherry blossoms were in bloom. Even in the rain, the petals remained intact and vibrant. It's just the beginning of the cherry blossom season. If the weather is nice tomorrow, I'd love to come back and see them again. Since I was already here, I walked closer to the cherry blossoms. The combination of the pink blossoms with the Intercontinental Hotel in the background was absolutely stunning. The rain eventually stopped, and I was able to walk without an umbrella. Whether seen from afar or up close, cherry blossoms are truly beautiful. The blooming period lasts only 1 to 2 weeks, but that fleeting beauty is what makes cherry blossoms so special. Next, I continued exploring the streets of Yokohama. This area is usually used for barbecues and other outdoor events. It's home to a shopping complex called Marine and Walk, which features many stylish shops. The buildings are beautifully designed, making it a great place to walk around and enjoy the scenery. You can see sophisticated architecture throughout the area. Here is the entrance to Marine and Walk. There are also photo spots. So if you visit, be sure to take some pictures. Next, I walked toward the red brick warehouse, which is just a short distance from Marine and Walk. From here, you can even see the Ferris wheel in the distance. I arrived at the red brick warehouse. Since it was very cold, I decided to go inside right away. On sunny days, admiring the warehouse from the outside is also a great experience. Inside, I found a shop selling perfumes and tried a perfume lucky draw. It smelled amazing. I also bought some sweets, including raisin sand cookies, which were all delicious. Another shop was selling desserts made with thin, crispy wafers called gaufrettes. The red brick warehouse consists of 2 buildings, and between them, there was a beautiful flower garden. This area hosts various events throughout the year. Right now, a limited-time flower festival was taking place. Filling the space with colorful blooms, each visit offers a new experience, making this area a fun place to explore. Although it was really cold, the flowers were stunning. I also spotted another beautiful blossom. It seemed to be a type of cherry tree. Some cherry blossoms bloom earlier than others, and many people were taking photos of them. Since it was such a chilly day, I decided to head back. Now, it's time to check in at the hotel. The Royal Park Hotel is one of Yokohama's most prestigious hotels. The hallways are spacious, adding to the luxurious atmosphere. Upon entering my room, I was surprised to see the curtains automatically rise, revealing a breathtaking view. The interior was beautifully designed. With elegant wine glasses provided. The bed was perfectly made, adding to the refined ambiance. But what impressed me the most was the stunning night view. Since the hotel rooms are located on high floors, guests can enjoy a spectacular cityscape. There was also an espresso machine, allowing me to enjoy freshly brewed coffee anytime. I wasted no time in opening the wine I had bought earlier. Sipping wine while admiring this incredible view was simply the best. As it got darker, I decided to go out for dinner. At the entrance of Minato Mirai Station, I saw a giant Snoopy balloon. I took the escalator down and boarded the train. Soon, I arrived at Motomachi Chukagai Station. Yokohama is home to a famous Chinatown, where you can enjoy authentic Chinese cuisine. If you ever visit, I highly recommend stopping by. At the entrance of Chinatown, several large gates welcome visitors. Seeing these gates always makes me feel like I've truly arrived. As I walked through the streets, I saw many delicious-looking restaurants. Near the entrance, there was an information center where tourists can get help if needed. Colorful signboards displaying mouth-watering dishes lined the streets. First, I decided to try xiaolong bao, soup dumplings, from a well-known shop. When I bit into one, the rich, flavorful broth burst out. It was incredibly juicy and delicious. After enjoying my dumplings, I continued wandering through Chinatown. The area was filled with charming and inviting restaurants, each offering its own specialties. The lantern-lit streets had a magical atmosphere. I found a cozy restaurant that wasn't too crowded and decided to have dinner there. I started with a toast, raising my beer to a great night. For dinner, I enjoyed ramen, boiled dumplings, and shrimp dumplings. The char siu, roast pork, ramen was especially delicious. The entire area had an authentic Chinatown vibe, making the experience even more enjoyable. Since it was a chilly night, I decided to head back soon after dinner. Near the station, I noticed an underground walkway, which made getting around more convenient. I made my way back near the hotel. Yokohama's night views are breathtaking, making an evening stroll highly recommended. The Ferris wheel was beautifully lit up, and the cherry blossoms at night looked stunning. Some trees had just begun to bloom, while others were already showing more blossoms. Seeing the cherry blossoms with the illuminated Ferris wheel in the background created a truly magical scene. Back in my hotel room, I admired the spectacular night view once again. I had picked up some snacks and curry, so I decided to enjoy a cozy meal in my room. Of course, I also bought another bottle of wine. I definitely ate and drank a lot today. Time to get some rest. Good night. Morning arrived, and the view was just as stunning as it was at night. I could see all the way to Tokyo. Today, I decided to go for a jog around the hotel area. The early morning hours were quiet, making it a perfect time for a peaceful run. This is one of the special experiences only available to those staying in a Yokohama hotel. I noticed that more cherry blossoms had bloomed compared to yesterday. The weather looked promising, and the Ferris wheel stood beautifully against the clear sky. A cluster of cherry trees was in full bloom. Seeing the blossoms alongside the boats created a picturesque scene. I jogged closer to the cherry trees. Up close, they were even more magnificent, with many delicate petals on display. The sky was clearer than yesterday, making the view even more breathtaking. Next to the cherry blossoms, I spotted a building. It was a hot spring facility. If you ever feel tired while traveling, this would be a great place to relax. The combination of the cherry blossoms and the Intercontinental Hotel in the background was simply stunning. I definitely want to return around noon to see the scenery in a different light. The cherry blossoms were so mesmerizing that I completely forgot about jogging and just stood there, captivated. They looked like tiny glowing lanterns, radiating a soft beauty. Since it was still early, there weren't many people around, allowing me to enjoy the breathtaking view all to myself. Cherry blossoms are equally stunning whether viewed up close or from afar. I found a small hill where I could admire the blossoms from a higher vantage point. The combination of cherry blossoms and ships in the harbor was an unforgettable sight. I even picked up a fallen petal as a keepsake. After that, I continued jogging while enjoying the view of the ships. First arrived at Marine and Walk. The atmosphere in the early morning, before the stores opened, was peaceful and beautiful. I then passed by Hammerhead, a well-known building, and continued running toward the red brick warehouse. A luxury cruise ship was docked today. One day, I'd love to board a cruise like that. I returned to the flower garden I had visited yesterday. Since the weather was clear and warm, the flowers look even more vibrant. I wished this event could last forever. The purple flowers in particular were stunning. I decided to continue my jog toward Yamashita Park. Here it is, Yamashita Park. This beautiful park is located right next to the sea, with plenty of trees and flowers planted throughout. It offers a stunning landscape. I spotted several cherry blossom trees along the way. The combination of the buildings and cherry blossoms made for a breathtaking view. One of the highlights of the park is this beautiful fountain, which perfectly captures the Yokohama atmosphere. I also found a type of cherry blossom called Shidare Sakura, weeping cherry blossom, with its gracefully drooping branches. It has a uniquely elegant beauty. Many people in Japan love this variety of cherry blossoms even from a distance. The sight was mesmerizing when the sunlight hit the petals. The pink hues stood out beautifully. Yamashita Park is quite spacious, with a variety of flowers and trees planted throughout. I continued my jog along the waterfront. The park also has benches where many couples can be seen relaxing during the day. There were vibrant flower beds everywhere, making it an ideal place for jogging or even just a leisurely walk. In the distance, I could see the Yokohama Bay Bridge, one of the city's iconic landmarks. Although I felt a bit sad to leave, it was time to head back to the hotel. From a slightly elevated viewpoint, I took in the panoramic scenery, flowers, buildings, and the vast sea, all blending beautifully. I arrived back near the Ferris wheel, which is located inside an amusement park. If you enjoy roller coasters and other rides, this is a great place to visit. With that, my jog came to an end. Next, I headed to the hotel's breakfast venue. Breakfast after a refreshing jog always tastes extra delicious. The hotel's breakfast spread was exceptionally well prepared, and every dish I tried was fantastic. There was a selection of salads and duck meat. I also found ochazuke, a traditional Japanese dish made with rice and tea. This section featured various Japanese dishes, including simmered vegetables, which were especially delicious. Here's my first plate of food. Though I must admit, my plating wasn't the prettiest, but everything tasted amazing. Most of the dishes I chose were traditional Japanese foods made with authentic ingredients. Of course, I also had a bowl of miso soup. It was so good that I went back for seconds. Next, I tried something different, an original omelette. Guests could choose their own ingredients, and the chef would cook the omelette right in front of them. Eating a freshly made omelette was such a treat. I also had a bowl of marinated tuna rice, the omelette I just mentioned, and some curry. Hotel curry always seems to taste extra special. The view from the restaurant was breathtaking, making the dining experience even more enjoyable. Back in my room, it was time to check out. It felt bittersweet to say goodbye to this amazing view. I checked out of the hotel, already looking forward to staying here again in the future. Not only was the room fantastic, but even the hotel's entrance was beautifully designed. Now, it's time to go for a walk. The weather was perfect for cherry blossom viewing. Clear skies and sunshine. Near Sakuragicho station, I quickly spotted some beautiful cherry blossoms blooming near the Nippon Maru ship. The contrast of pink petals against the green grass was breathtaking. Many people had gathered to take photos of the scene. I also came across a few white cherry blossoms. Just beyond them stood the hotel where I stayed. Let's continue exploring Minato Marai. This term refers to the surrounding area of Yokohama. In Minato Marai, you can enjoy stunning views while walking across bridges. On the ground, I noticed remnants of old train tracks. A reminder of the past when locomotives used to pass through here. More cherry trees were blooming along the bridge. In just a few days, all of them will be in full bloom. I predict that the first week of April will be the peak time to enjoy them at their most beautiful. Many people were out having picnics today. Even just strolling through this area was a treat, as the views were absolutely stunning. I spotted some white flowers blooming as well. The cherry blossoms were gradually beginning to open up. One of the things I love about Yokohama is the breathtaking combination of cherry trees and urban architecture. I came across a structure designed to resemble a ship's anchor. Another nod to Yokohama's maritime heritage. This city is full of stylish restaurants, making even a simple walk an enjoyable experience. From a pedestrian bridge, I paused to take in the expansive cityscape. Next, I decided to visit a commercial facility called Hammerhead. This spot is known for its delicious sweets and drinks, making it an excellent place to buy Yokohama souvenirs. I originally planned to buy a popular treat called kuramiko, but unfortunately, it was already sold out. It's so popular that it disappears quickly. Though I was disappointed, I still got to enjoy the beautiful harbor view from Hammerhead. Leaving Hammerhead, I headed to another shopping complex, World Quarters. Here, I played a crane game, trying to win a Winnie the Pooh plushie. I was determined to get one, and in the end, I managed to win two. Now, Pooh and I could continue our journey together. World Quarters had many shops selling anime and gaming merchandise, making it a great spot for fans of Japanese pop culture. I also found a coin-operated toy vending machine and various arcade games. If you need a break, there are plenty of cafes and restaurants inside as well. After some fun at the arcade, I set out to visit more cherry blossom spots. With the sunny weather, the flowers look even more vibrant than the day before. Best of all, this time, I got to enjoy the scenery alongside my new Pooh plushie. That made the experience even more special. From the bridge, I admired the cherry blossoms with the Ferris wheel in the background. A truly breathtaking sight. Pooh is in the shot with me, though he might be blocking the view a little. Here's a beautiful scene of the Intercontinental Hotel with cherry blossom. I continued walking, enjoying the lovely weather. Many people were out for hanami. Admiring the blossoms. Pooh seemed to be very happy too. The cherry blossoms look like tiny glowing lights, making the scenery even more magical. I sipped on the cola I bought yesterday while taking in the breathtaking view of the blossoms even from the boats. People were admiring the beauty of the cherry trees. The combination of Yokohama's beautiful buildings and the cherry blossoms was truly stunning. The bright blue sky added to the perfection of the day. Now, it's time to say goodbye to this beautiful cherry blossom spot. I took a walk near the Ferris wheel. This area is an amusement park, with attractions including a roller coaster. If you're feeling adventurous, definitely give it a try. Nearby, there is a wedding hall. Yokohama's stylish cityscape makes it a popular place for weddings. I passed by the entrance of the venue, and today, a wedding ceremony was being held. Getting married while surrounded by such a gorgeous view must be an unforgettable experience. Even just strolling through this area is enjoyable. No matter where you look, beautiful scenery stretches all around. It's what makes Yokohama so special. Now, it's time to slowly head back. It's sad to say goodbye to this view, but at least I have Pooh with me, so I don't feel too lonely. Let's head to the station. Yokohama is one of Japan's most iconic port cities, offering stunning views of ships, modern architecture, and, during spring, breathtaking cherry blossoms. Not many places in Japan offer such a unique blend of a harbor town and cherry blossom scenery. And since Yokohama is less than an hour from Tokyo, I highly recommend visiting if you ever come to Japan. I'm sure you'll be able to experience Japan's incredible beauty here. That concludes this trip. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed Japan's spring and its beautiful cherry blossoms. See you next time. Goodbye.